Welcome back to our continuing adventures on the Let's Defend platform. Today we are, well, technically it's a redo. I started recording the TeamViewer Forensics challenge, got so far, and come to find out the footage got corrupted. So, we're going to kind of jump in and I'll have some of the answers, but we'll go through there. So, it is a free challenge, medium difficulty on the incident responder path. Described as investigate the unauthorized remote access case related to TeamViewer application. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we go in and what do we have? During a workday, an employee noticed strange, unauthorized activity on his computer with applications opening and the mouse moving. Quickly realizing that someone was remotely accessing his machine via TeamViewer, the employee acted quickly, changing his TeamViewer password and alerting the security team. However, the employee must still clarify how the breach occurred and how far the threat actor has gone. Your challenge is to unravel the mystery and discover how the intruder gained access and what they did. So we're given a Windows machine. On the desktop challenge file folder, there is TeamViewer underscore triage.7zip. And yeah, I don't really want to. Let's just go ahead and extend this. And so some of the answers, like I said, are going to show up inside there already. And we are just going to ignore those and go through and try to find them. First things first, I gotta get my window up, and there we go. Alright, so typical aspect, there's challenge file, there is the TeamViewer triage, which we will open, and there gives us C drive, okay, fine. We'll just extract the C drive out. It will do its thing. Let's take a look at the tools we have. Deep Blue CLI, Eric Zimmerman tools, MFT Explorer, and the like. So we will just take this and dump one to the side, go to the other one, and we'll close that out since we'll spend most of the time inside of here. C drive. Oh. Move stuff around, so. Okay, so the first aspect we are going to start with is we need to know the intruder's username, which we'll typically find by the application logs. So in that regard, we are, is it program files? Yes. What's in the other directories? Quick. Nothing in program files x86, program data. We have Microsoft and we have some other stuff inside there. Okay. So we want to take a look at the application logs, which are typically inside of the program install directory. Typically C program files or C program files x86. In this case, it's program files TeamViewer. And then we have a connections incoming. Sure, just open up a notepad, that's fine. And then we have A1L4M, or all for M. I think I'm going to call that one short. We've got time frames. I believe that is their ID number at the beginning. And then we have who they wrote it into, so MOX. So that gives us the first two. So what is the intruder's username? The A1L4M. And then obviously the user ID associated with the username is 5659555529, as right there. So that gets us 1 and 2. And we move on to attacker joins more than one time. But we don't have anything in here because it just lists out these two with two different times. Oh, actually, no. It is right here. First access, so the first line, so the... Okay, they wanted it, what, year, month, day, or year, day, month. So basically we just kind of can, well, actually, no. This gives us the beginning, so 04, 34, 16, but it doesn't give us the 0.699. So we need the, what, microsecond, nanosecond? Since it's 434 and 16 seconds. Okay, so there's gonna be more. So there should be in this same section, like a TeamViewer 15, TeamViewer 16 underscore log file. And there is that log. There were a good couple of sections. Oh, here, let me bring that back down so I can show you. Was doing a lot of reading, found some of the other aspects of going through and taking a look at all these particular aspects as to how these all get broken down. Excuse me. And then it breaks down further into here for what we're looking for, but I will go through, grab these, and pop them into the description. And then I also had, apparently there's a PowerShell script, but it does point to the same aspect in regards to that TeamViewer 15 underscore log file. So anyways, we're going back to this. We need to locate the milliseconds as to how this is going to be popped through. So we're going to bring this back up. And so we're looking for 434. $16. Wow, I really overshot that. And then 0.699. Four 34 16 699. We get session ID of 16. And then we see the 56595559 directly below that at 714 seconds. So we've got this particular section here. So down to the millisecond in regards to that. So connection guard is what we're looking for in regards to that. Then we need the session of the second attempt to pull this through. I should have just left the other one up. Connections incoming, so it should be 4:35 and 3 seconds. Then we're looking for our microseconds. And then we're looking for, again, the connection guard right here. So 0.61. And then we're looking for the session ID of that one, and that is right here underneath that connection guard string. Session ID 536169703. And so we get that one. And then we come down to the duration of milliseconds. So we're going to need to try to do some math. So let's go ahead and pop this down. Do we get no, okay, we got Notepad++. So we're going to need to do some math. So we've got the beginning for then I need to find the end. And the absolute end to this. Wait, no. I'm thinking. Search with Bing. How about not? We're looking for session terminate. Okay, we go down the very next one in sequence. Is tied to session 536169703, which is the second one that we're looking for. So that would make it this. So we have a start of 2024-0704 at 4:35:03.63 with an ending of 2024. Okay, we'll just say same day, like 10 minutes later. Hooray. So it should be what? 10 minutes, 7 seconds, 571. I don't remember if it's nano or microseconds. Milliseconds. Same thing that they think they do for measurements way back when for refresh rates on monitors. Growing up, if you had single digit, you had a very nice monitor. Way back when. So then we need to turn how many seconds in 10 minutes, 7 seconds. 607. So oh, did Did I not have that pulled up? I thought I did. I got the math right there from the session terminate. So it should be what, 607.571 because it was 571 milliseconds, right? Hey, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now we're moving on to the IP address of exfil data. We're in the log file, so there's not going to be anything there. Looks like handshakes. That's not going to tell us anything. Well, crap. And somehow I figured out that that they managed to exfil out 3 files. So how did I figure that one out? It's been like 4 months since I tried this. I kept trying to come back to it and did not quite happen. Looks to be like the actual setup. God, I wish I could go back. And I wish I had not decided to crap out. Effectively, I'm just trying to take a look, because, I mean, if I would figure that if something was going to get staged, we'd end up seeing some sort of staging being done in like a temp directory, but apparently that's not the case. Okay, well, that's that then, effectively. So we may have to go and take a look at that. Maybe. What is this in roaming? Microsoft. Recent. Okay, so apparently there was C users, let's defend documents confidential, and there was a secret. And there's a link to the actual confidential. What's in PowerShell? Readline? Console host. History. Okay, that's interesting. So there's the path that we saw, confidential. And it popped out in output.zip. ls curl. And then they dumped. Oh dear Lord, it's staring me right in the face right here. Had I not bothered to actually sit there and drill down and take a look at the recent, I wouldn't have any understanding as to secret.txt and the confidential directory. And it's staring me right in the face right here. I still don't know how I got 3. But yeah, then we end up having cape triage being run through to make the zip file that we got here. So this dumps stuff out to 116.203.186.178. Assuming I'm actually on the ball with this. Okay. This is probably why they gave us triage then. And be like, well, what do you mean by that? Why would they give you triage? Because it would have grabbed all the good stuff, effectively. So we're looking for output.zip. Oh, crap. Is it one of Eric Zimmerman's tools that we're looking for that's here? Yes, no? MFT-CMD, here it is. Okay. So we're going to copy that. We're going to cd with a administrative command prompt into that directory. So we should have mft.exe. Refresh my memory, please. Some MFT, some J. Basically have everything go out. Okay. Did we get everything? We've got MFT, and then it should be... Okay, well, too much to hope for that it might be in the recycle bin. Hey, we should hit the journal file. Okay. So, we need to do... Okay, so if we want to do the journal and the MFT... Okay. So we've got to do... we're going to do F... and that's going to point to the J file. That's $J. And then it was M, right? MFT to use when F points to it. Yes, okay. And we're going to specify. So it's $MFT. Output as CSV. That much I remember. And then we specify where. I think we're just going to do challenge file. We'll just do it inside of there. And we'll just put this in here. And if I did this right, we're going to have a folder, mft.csv, and then we get our two things here. Then we should have Timeline Explorer, here we go. Oh, they kind of made it obvious with this VM by putting it down at the bottom that we were going to need it. I mean, at least they tried to make it easier. Oh, here we go. And can I just dump both in and drink some coffee while I wait? It's a French press kind of day. Okay. Oh, I just basically put both of them in there. Okay, and then we're looking for confidential. So we've got two files, so we can't feel too bad yet, because there's only one hit back. So that was the MFT, so we'll try the journal file. And we'll do a search for confidential there, and okay, so I mean, we found it. So it looks like it existed, confidential existed in, so C users, MOX, documents, and then confidential. Entry number 35740. And we have a bunch of docs and links. Path unknown, directory with ID. So can I just put in 35740? So we got the directory. We don't have the actual contents of it. Alright, so let's just back this out. There is a filter. Okay. Alright. So the folder in question we have is an entry number 35740. Then can we look for just 35740? We can. Oh, apparently that's the unknown ones. So let's get rid of the confident. Okay, that makes it better. So then we have all of these here with this weird directory. And then we get the recycle bin aspect. We get the gcape, we get the PS1 forget update. Documentation, I'm assuming, would be with the cape changelog. And then we get these weird ones here. So, okay, this must be how at some point. Either that or I was able to actually recover the output.zip. I doubt I was able to though. But so we have secret confidentiality-agreement.doc and classified-improvement-plan-05.doc. So that would be 3. I suppose if we wanted to go and just do what, just file create as opposed to anything else, just to make it a little bit easier. And we get the 3, and then we get the other stuff that's in there. And then if we just said, okay, give us the stuff in the unknown path, that rips it down to just 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're looking to they want what? When did the intruder delete the confidential data from the system? Well, if we've got a file create, can we do, is there a file delete close? Data override, basic change. Let's try file delete since that kind of fits. Archive, and then the update timestamp. So that looks to be 2024 0704 44209. So 2024-07-04 space 04 colon 42 colon 09. Okay, so I guess it's a good thing that they had the PowerShell aspect. So yeah, that completes TeamViewer Forensics. I'm kind of left wondering as to whether or not if there's anything else that we could realistically do regarding so we're effectively done here, so you don't need to stick around. But I'm left wondering if I hadn't stumbled upon Windows event logs, all empty. Okay, so there's no chance that there would have been like a sysmon or something on the system that might have been able to work for me. So we would have had to have run through and tried to read through like the MFT, to try to get more answers on that. Yeah, so no log files. So had I not stumbled upon while taking a look for any other information in there, I would not have been able to probably find this, which probably explains as to why I think the corrupted recording ended up being like 2 hours before I just finally said F it and gave up. I'll come back to this because I was not having a good time with that. Um, Although I think it was also just before going on vacation. So the whole aspect of, you know, being on a harsh time limit, trying to find the time to go through, do that, and then work, get packed, all that other good stuff. No, I wonder if the prefetch would have had anything. Although this might have been really the only way to go about doing this. Yeah, because I mean, there wasn't anything there. Yeah, so nothing there. So we would have had to have gone through and processed the MFT and the journal file in order to sit there and yeah, because right off the bat, I can't think of anything else that we would end up doing. Um, it's not like this was a full, like, forensic hard drive image that we could mount and just kind of try to parse through to find the deleted files, assuming they hadn't been overwritten. And then taking a look at timestamps from there. So it's a triage image. You get what you get. But so there we go. That has, well, I'm done waffling, I swear. But this has been TeamViewer Forensics. I'll dump in the info and such that I've been able to find thus far. So in the event that you've ever got to come through and take a whack at this yourself outside of the environment, you've hopefully got a couple of decent things bookmarked that will help you in your investigation. But with all that being said, I will see everyone in the next video.